All right, so we're back with some more technique and we're gonna look more into some, I would say, intermediate to advanced techniques now. So if you're just, maybe you're a higher belt or a really confident white belt and you're like not interested in the basics, even though they're really important and you probably could get better at them, well, here's some more flashy stuff that actually works and it's pretty strong. So we're gonna look at how to counter the elbow escape from side control that I uploaded in a previous video, and we're gonna go right into an inside heel hook. Okay, so this is a sneaky one. This is good if we're down on time. Maybe we have a partner who has like a really tight side control. We can't get anything going, but we're good with the legs. This is a good option to go to. So the way I'm looking for this is, I'm looking for when Natalia starts to hip out and slide that knee in. Okay, because when she slides that knee down, when her knee points down, her heel points up, which can give me exposure. Okay, so we're looking to time this. So I'm down here. Okay, maybe I feel like she has tight frames, I couldn't catch her head, and I feel like she's gonna escape. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give her a little bit of space. So I'm gonna let her slide out. Once that knee comes in, this is when I strike. Okay, and here's the thing. For this approach, I wanna catch the heel first and then throw in my legs as entanglements second. So when I feel that, I'm gonna step my inside knee up. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna take my free arm here, my left, catch on top of the knee, and my right arm, I strike my elbows over her toes and catch the heel and sit back. Now it's all about her reactions. Let's just start with if she does nothing, right? If she does nothing, I can just throw my legs in any entanglement I like, whether it be 50-50, saddle. I can even go 2 feet on her hips. If she's coming close here, I can do this. Elbows to the ribs, my wrist brush is pointing up. I like to throw my second hand deep, so I put it under her heel, and I'm gonna look to rotate, lift the heel as I crunch down the toes, and I'm creating this bend here, right? So, one more time. She's here, I feel like she's escaping. Once I feel that shrimp, I'm lifting this knee up. Okay, I sit back. This hand was posting, I'm gonna go on top of her knee, and this one, I throw my elbows back into my ribs here. So catch the end of her toes, and I put my wrist brush here. Now, even if her knee is a little bit out here, by controlling this, I can pull myself in. Now, of course, be careful with your training partners here, because you can put on pressure really damn quick here, okay? Once you throw this in, you're good to go. So, if she does nothing, we just start with that. If she's just chill here, maybe she comes forward to hand fight, put your feet on her hips. Or if you find the space, you can throw in the saddle here, put a tight back heel, or 50-50. This is more optional. This is for you, right? To decide. Now, everything comes in tight. I think about lifting the heel to my chin, and I'm putting pressure with the inside of my thigh the opposite way to create this wicked twist here. So here, heel to the chin. Everything else goes up, right? And this is tight. Okay, we're gonna do another take where I show 2 of her escape options. Right, so let's look from another angle here. What happens when she tries to step over once I catch the heel? So I'm in. She hip escapes out, that knee comes up. Sit back, catch, and keep this tight. Now, one thing she could try to do is she could high leg over. If she's fast enough, she can go here, pull her leg out, and she's out. So what we want to look to do in this situation is throw in a backside 50-50. So I fell down, I have this, I can feel her hips are coming up. From here, I throw my leg over and in. My knees point to the ground. I scissor my legs and I lock here. If she stays here, I'm going to turn belly down as I open my chest for a nasty backside finish. If she rolls through, we'll have to go into regular 50-50 attacks. So let's just change the angle a little bit. So I fell back, got the heel, got the knee, she steps over. Look how this foot here, I throw it over and I focus on chopping my hamstring into her hamstring. I still have this grip, my feet cross here and I scissor. So this, my quad here retracts in, my hamstring scissors down, I lock, I lock. Be careful with your partner here. To finish this, it's all about opening up your chest and turning belly down. Here. Be very careful with this when you train this, okay? Strong scissor action here, make sure you have the knee. If I go here, she managed to roll through, I have to follow the roll. And we end up, in a position like this. I want to throw my foot right to her stomach here, and now I can throw this over for crisscross. I can go cross hip. Okay, I don't like to finish regular 50-50, so something like this here. Far hip is a good option, or regular saddle, go in and finish. Okay, so this is when she steps over. We want to throw a backside 50-50. Let's, for the last example, look at what happens if she turns the other way. Now, if our partner elects to turn away from us, this is where I like to just throw in the saddle. But it's important I have a really tight grip on the heel here. So, I'm in, side control, I feel the hip escape, I find a knee and I sit back. Okay. Here I have to really make sure, look at her foot here. If this pointed like this, I'm not going to heel hook her. When I bring my elbow over her toes, I open up that heel. When that heel is open, I have more exposure here. So elbow in, pinching the toes, this one goes here, right? Now from here, if she tries to turn that way, away from us here, stop. Here, yeah, if she can make it, she might be safe. But from here, it's pretty easy to throw this outside leg over for saddle here. Okay, so here, she hip escapes, I catch, I sit back, I feel like she's going to turn away. I still control the top of the knee. I like to actually go here, a little detail here, I like to go from the top here to more inside here. My elbow is pinched to my ribs and I'm lifting this heel. She tries to turn, now I throw this leg over. Now here, it's all about really back heeling hard with this foot here, stomping here. And now I'm in a pretty tight finish. From here, it should be all about lifting the heel to the chin and pushing with the inside of your thigh here on the outside of her quad for a really strong finish. So turning away is not a good option for her if I got a good heel bite. If my bite is terrible here, if I go here and it's terrible, she can heel slip and now she can start to turn away and I would abandon and look to take the back. So have follow-ups in mind. You'll be a way better grappler if you just think about when one option fails, you go to the next. Instead of just being a stubborn person who only wants to do heel hooks, or who only wants to do back takes, or only wants to do guard passing. You want to be able to transition between submission attacks and follow-ups. This way, your partner will be really stressed out because she doesn't know what's next, if it's a heel hook, if it's a back take, if it's a guard pass, and she'll be very careful the next time she tries to just hip escape out.